Good morning, Maastricht. My name is Jasper de Boer.
And my name is Marta Tamczyk.
Welcome to Breaking Maas, the show that brings you the news. There seems to be some slight budgetary problems concerning the Erasmus program, and there might even be a chance that the EU will stop funding your binge drinking when on exchange.
But the most important fact is that the exam week is over. We were at the MECC to see how students handled their stress and how did they prepare for the exams. Take a look.
Good morning is the exam week of Maastricht University for both the bachelor and the master students, taking place at the MECC, the convention center, famous for its horse riding events and Kama Sutra fairs and book fairs. But this week is all for the students to think their brains out in order to pass their very first course. You done? And
Yeah,
now?
we're done. Now, studying for Thursday.
Oh, that's a massive book you have, what is that? Oh my god, yeah,
German.
all vertical. Yeah. you need that today?
Yes, I did actually.
But you didn't bring it, you didn't need any
No, I didn't bring one because I
dictionary.
didn't have one. I think I left it at home in Germany.
Okay, but you passed.
Yeah, I think so.
No resets.
No. First exam.
Is it all that easy? Because I spoke to people that said, oh, it's so easy. You know, it's just, copied from the last exam. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
it was especially a lot of questions were pretty similar to the resits and the exams for last year.
Did it go well?
Yeah, it was okay.
Nothing wrong, nothing sort of feeling fine, brain fine.
Brain fine, maybe.
And what now? What are you going to do?
I'm just gonna study
Again?
next exam. Yeah.
Sort of other. Are you preparing mentally for your exam at the moment?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
What are you listening to, may I ask?
Classic music, Chopin.
Is that the key for exams, Chopin?
Classical music for me personally, yeah. Because it's, maybe it's a placebo effect, but once I read that when you listen to classical music, your brain waves get more eased, so you're better able to concentrate.
And while I'm waiting for my bus back to the city, fresh students are making their way to the MECC to make their exam. I'll have mine on Friday, and I wish you all the very best.
Exam week was scary, but the most scary part is approaching. Upcoming week, Halloween will hit the streets of Maastricht with several Halloween parties. For instance, ESN party at the Cafe Clinique on the 31st of October. And what about you, Pumpkin?
On the 7th of November, there will be the UNSA's 6th anniversary, taking place at the Twee Heren, with blue neon paint and free cake. And staying on the birthday subject, we went to Banditos, the coffee corner at Vasels, to celebrate their first year in town.
It's 17th of October. We are at Vasels faculty at Bandito Espresso, the only sustainable cafeteria in Maastricht. It's Bandito's first birthday today, so we are going inside to check out how is it actually going. And we also have some small present from BreakingMaas. I'm very curious how will they react on that. Happy birthday from BreakingMaas. Could you maybe shortly say something, because I've heard some gossips that you are going to open the second Banditos actually.
Yes, we are. We hope to be opening on the 1st of December. We will have a second espresso bar at the Oxfordlaan in Randwijk, where a lot of psychology students will have classes from December onwards.
How did it go last year, and what improved, and what do you still have to improve?
Oh, yeah, it's been a very nice year. Beforehand, we already had the idea that we would really fit in this faculty because of the student population and especially like the location with the garden and the bar, and that has all turned out to be true. Yeah. We really enjoy being part of the community of Vasels, and we can, for example, we don't sell any products with meat in it. And we were afraid that people were going to complain about that, but instead of that, we got people asking us like, "Is your coffee fair trade? And is this soup vegetarian?" And instead of asking for Coca-Cola, people were like asking for Club Mate.
How did it come here? Because as far as I know, it's not really sustainable.
No, the thing is we only do organic products and we try to be as fair trade as possible as well. Club Mate is not organic and it's not even local. So we had really big doubts about whether we should sell it or not. But we had a few students that were really convincing us and were like, please, please, please sell it, sell it. It's an energy drink that has hardly any sugar in it and it's made with based on natural ingredients. ingredients. So that's why we decided to have it in the end.
Thank you so much. Celebrate your birthday.
Thank you.
We'll come back later on anyways, and we are going to check out what's going on.
Perfect. Yeah, and
over
thank
there.
you for the flowers.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
This week there'll be a series of events on the topic of Pussy Riot, organised by both Concordancia and the Amnesty International Maastricht students, with, for example, on the 1st of November, an open stage for the freedom of speech, where you can bring your own dancing shoes and instrument and show your talent to the rest of the world.
Chief editor of the leading financial newspaper Handelsblatt, Gabor Steingart, will give a lecture on the topic Our Wealth and Its Enemies, How the Financial Crisis Has Changed Our Society. In this lecture, Gabor Steingart will try to answer the question whether or not we are on the brink of a financial change. In cooperation with Scope and Studium Generale at 7 p.m. on the 6th of November at SBE Aula.
As last year, the World Press Photo is back in town at the Centre Céramique until the 18th of November, showcasing a beautiful set of photos from all over the world.
Exactly, and that was it for today, and we will be back here in 2 weeks from now on. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.